We play a game of If You Only Knew. We just throw questions at you.
Okay.
Guilty pleasure.
Mine?
Yeah, who else? You're the guest.
How revealing am I supposed to be?
Anything you want to say.
Well, as I say to my wife, I don't smoke anymore, but I smoke cigarettes.
So you lie to her.
I reek of them. I charmingly miss
Why do you still smoke? I smoked for 30 years, had a heart attack, stopped.
Well, I've only smoked since I was 13 and I'm 35, so only 22 years.
Oh, you're all right.
I'm all right, yeah.
Person you trade places with for a day.
Let's see. It would have been Ed Koch, mayor of New York City. I wish I had more of that in me, yeah.
Yeah,
just confrontational.
Ed was unbelievable.
Yeah, because I so want to give people what they want that watching him just go, you're crazy if you think you're going to get that.
How am I doing?
How am I doing? Well, you're pissing a lot of people off, Ed.
The comedian that made you want to pursue comedy.
In truth, Jerry Seinfeld.
Great.
Yeah.
True time.
There are many other influences, but I saw his documentary Comedian when I was a sophomore in college, and I said, oh, this is a real life, you know? I can really do this.
Secret talent.
Secret talent. I can turn my feet around pretty much all the way. I can stand perfectly in ballet first position, and then I can turn them all the way around. But this is how I tore my hip, so.
Whew.
Also, I can sing unless you ask my wife, and then I can't sing.
Saturday, do you have children?
No, we have a dog.
What's the dog's name?
Petunia, the French bulldog.
Oh, they're ugly, aren't they?
What? They're
That
gorgeous.
face.
Yeah, they got those little Paul Giamatti faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Do you have any children?
I have 3 grown and I have 2 teenagers.
3 grown and 2 teenagers. How are the teenagers?
19 and 18, and both baseball players. Both very good baseball players.
Really? Did you play baseball?
No, I loved it though, but I wasn't a good athlete. But they.
Neither was I. I was a terrible athlete. I'm afraid if I had children, they'd be good athletes.
Are you a Cub fan?
Yes, north side of the city.
Saturday Night Live character of yours that feels most like you?
Riley, a character I wrote with Fred Armisen that made it to the air once. He was a little boy who kind of talked like Harvey Fierstein, and he would go, "Get out of my way, bitch!" And he just was all an authoritative 8-year-old flamboyant kid.
Childhood celebrity crush?
Jean Triplehorn.
Who is she?
Jean Triplehorn, the great actress. Dated Tom Cruise for a while. She was in Waterworld.
Waterworld bombed.
Doesn't mean.
Okay.
I couldn't fantasize about it.
Funniest fan encounter?
Funniest fan encounter. Someone came up to me during this tour and said, I'm a huge fan. I saw you at the Vic once in Chicago on acid. And I thought, I don't seem like an act you should see on acid. It's like going to see Mitt Romney speak on acid. Try to pick something more psychedelic as opposed to a plain slice of white bread in a suit talking.
What never fails to make you laugh?
People who take themselves seriously, and people who are lying but bad at it. That's my favorite thing in the world.
Can you give me a person that might be that way?
That it lies but is bad at it? Let's see. I'm going to out some friends of mine. I'll tell you another thing. People who refuse to say they're wrong. I love that. Not that Lorne Michaels is ever wrong, but if he ever is, like if I were to say, that's a nice red shirt, and you said it's a blue striped shirt, he'd go, no, I know.
I understand, I'm told this, that you do a decent Mick Jagger.
Oh, I don't know if I do a decent
I interviewed Mick, so why don't you answer a question as him?
Please ask a question.
Why do the Stones keep on going?
I don't know.
Well, what, you stayed on top for
Come on, no. I don't look in the past. I like people that don't look in the past. You know, people are all about moving forward. All I do is sit and dwell in the past. Mick keeps going. I worked with him, so I do a tiny impression of him in this new special. But it was more about how he's authoritative, you know, because he's done stadiums for 50 years. So he's not ever going to be like, do you have a laptop charger I can borrow, you know? He just goes, yes, no, yes.
And he went to the London School of Economics.
He did?
Yeah, graduated the London School of...
Not good for his street cred.
What are you bad at?
Everything but stand-up comedy, and sometimes I'm bad at that. I'm not a household person. I can't change a light, let alone a recessed light. Don't get me started.
Either.
Those
Right.
things stay burnt out.
If you could speak to an animal, what animal would you choose, unlike, not a dog, other than a dog?
Other than a dog or my dog, what animal would I talk to? I think a walrus.
A walrus?
Yeah, I'd go, why the mustache?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why do they have mustaches?
Yeah, I don't know. One of the few animals that just has a mustache.
One thing you'd like to change about the world?
Less assholes. And I don't just mean some of the newly revealed perverted assholes, just less assholes in general.
Something you long believed to be true and realized wasn't?
Let's see. For a long time when I was a kid, I thought adults knew what they were talking about. And then when Whitewater happened, I thought, oh, none of you have any idea what you're talking about. That was a real turning point for me.
Tell me something people don't know about Nick Kroll.
Nick Kroll hates magicians, does not like magic. I don't know if he hates magicians personally, but he
Doesn't like magic.
Does not like to watch magic. I asked him, why don't you like to watch magic? He goes, because they trick you. It's a lie. And I said, well, yeah, that's the whole fun of it. But he does not like to be
That's
deceived.
weird.
Do you like magicians?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I'm always amazed at how they did it.
I'm blown away.
Tell me something people don't know about Bill Hader.
Let's see, something people don't know about Bill Hader. Well, as I said, he never enjoyed laughing and was always apologizing to me after he'd laugh at Stefan, even though it was a concentrated effort.
And he's doing a serious show now, right?
He's doing a series called Barry on
Yeah.
HBO. It's so good. You should check it out.
I've seen it. It's very good.
Yes.
And finally, on this segment, tell me something people don't know about you.
About me. I am positive I'm going to be assassinated. My wife said to me, you mean killed? And I go, no, assassinated. She goes, that just shows your ego that you think you'll be assassinated. You just get shot.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King Now and watch new episodes every day.